basically, there's just no support between people nowadays. It's like everybody's battling to be the best of the best. And I understand that everybody wants to be the best. Yes, I understand that. You always want to be, or you always want to strive for a better version. But it shouldn't be like, oh, I'm going to bring this one down so I can be on top.
Hello world, my name is Tristan.
My name is Kimmy.
And you're now listening to Join
the Conversation Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Join the Conversation Podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Tristan.
My name is Kimmy.
And before we jump into this week's topic, here's a quick recap from the last episode.
Walking away or like basically downing the movie, they're having a difficult time seeing the reality of the movie.
Yeah.
And the truth behind the movie. Like, yes, mental health can be difficult to deal with, but showing the light and showing people that it's serious is very, very, like, important.
So the title for this week's episode is going to be titled The Want for Being the Man. And what that simply means is, well, we're going to speak on it from a South Carolina standpoint, but this goes for wherever state you live in or whatever country you live in. Well, I don't know about country because I can only speak on the U.S. But it just, well,
Nothing.
Anyway, it's just speaking on just how, like I said, from a South Carolina standpoint, I got this idea from a music standpoint, how there's a lot of artists, a lot of rappers and stuff in South Carolina, but we haven't really had a artist really, blow up. North Carolina recently did with DaBaby, but as far as South Carolina, we really haven't had that exposure or anything, and I feel like a lot of that stems from like I said, the want for being the man. So in other words, like for instance, Atlanta, a lot of Atlanta artists work together. They help put each other on, but I feel like here in South Carolina,
it's more of a battle of who's the best and who's on top.
Yes, I feel like a lot of artists, at least, like I said, from an artist standpoint, they want to be that person who can say, oh, I put South Carolina on. This exposure is because of me, yada, yada, yada. They want to be that person instead of
helping each other out.
Yeah, helping each other out and focusing on the main goal, and that's being able to be. Oh, I almost coughed. I'm sick. I'm so sorry. But being able to, being able to make a living for themselves instead of having that main focus. They're too focused on wanting to be that man, being the man.
That's with a lot of things. It's mostly, you see it a lot in music, but it's with a lot of things in a lot of businesses now. It's like a lot of people now, I feel like, at least people our age, they're entrepreneurs on their own.
Yeah.
And they want to, start their own business, start their own company, start their own thing pretty much. But you don't really see a lot of support now.
Yeah.
I don't know how it was back then, but like, I'm sorry if y'all could hear that because that's been going on for the longest. Somebody upstairs is squeaking. But basically, there's just no strong.
Almost had a cough attack. I'm sorry.
You done? You got more?
Probably, but keep going.
What's it called? Basically, there's just no support between people nowadays. It's like everybody's battling to be the best of the best. And I understand that everybody wants to be the best. Yes, I understand that. You always want to be, or you always want to strive for a better version. But it shouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna bring this one down so I can be on top.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, be the what? The man.
Wanting to be the man or the woman.
Yeah.
Man or woman. I think I'm gonna change the title to the want to be.
Being to be the one.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It sounds doper when you say the want to be the
Doper?
man. Yeah, the doper.
Alright. That's alright.
But yeah, it's I almost used a different word, but it's stupid. It's a stupid mindset, I feel like, because like I said, I had this thought this topic from a music standpoint, but it's stupid because it's stupid for a lot of reasons, but it's stupid because, like, I don't know, like it's kind of like a dumb mindset. I can't.
You've repeated that how many times?
I know, because I'm thinking, like, I can't relate or understand it. Like, what's the purpose?
Yeah,
like,
I
get that feeling of wanting to be an accomplishment of saying, oh, it's because of me. Well, no, that's just arrogant and selfish though. Never mind. I can't relate to it. It's just stupid to me. It's stupid. I don't understand. Like,
I mean,
why not work together
and make
as a team and as united as a group?
Mm-hmm.
Put South Carolina on, quote unquote, and just
I think
open the doors for so much more that can possibly happen in South Carolina. Like,
yeah,
doing that could possibly open up the door for a lot of artists that never been to South Carolina or look at South Carolina like, oh, that ain't no place. I don't want to perform there.
Yeah,
and it probably could open up the doors and bring a lot of artists here. So, and not only just on a music standpoint, like thinking about a friend you may have that's an entrepreneur. Like, they pitch to you their idea and you think it's dope and it sounds good, but you low key hating because you don't want to see them in a position higher than you. That's stupid. It's dumb. Like, especially if you're, well, let me think about how I'm gonna say this. I don't know, but it's like, especially if it's a person that's your close friend or your friend, like, you should support them, and vice versa. They should support you in whatever, if you have a business idea. But a lot of people, like I said, they want to be the man,
Yeah, and like, I feel like, coming off from what you just said, when somebody states an idea of opening up something or starting something, people don't really tend to support them because maybe this is a reason why. I don't know the reason because I can't read minds, but that they don't want to support because they're low-key mad that they didn't come up with it first.
Yeah.
And they don't want to see you continue and pursue that path because, like, they feel like they should have came up with that. And they feel like it should be them, not you. So they're not going to do anything to help you. And they're definitely not going to support you.
And it's kind of low-key, I just thought about this too. Like, it's kind of hard. Man, you got to really trust somebody to go to them and tell them your business idea, though. I can say that. Yeah. Because a lot of times you, like, at least, like, if you thinking about it, haven't started anything, you have to tell that to a very close person that you can trust. But if you're already working in it, kind of, I don't know what you got going on up there, but you already working in it, got some things together, sharing it a bit. You already, basically trying to run the business. I lost my train of thought, but because of that, but you already running the business. Dang, what was I saying? I don't even know. I forgot. I'm sick, but no days off. But you can't call out on the sick days, even though this is a choice to do this. But dog, I was about to say something real dope, real too. Sorry for that interruption. My mother called your phone, and I don't know why, because she could have called me, because she's my mother. But it's okay.
She likes me more than you.
I guess y'all can live happily together.
No, I live happily with
you. Don't touch me.
I'll touch you if I want
Don't
to.
touch me, you little.
I'm hungry.
4'11". Anyway, back to what I was saying. My mind was all over the place. My throat hurt. I've been coughing all day. But
He was like literally dying in the car.
Forget what you're talking about. Backtrack, reverse to what I was saying. Hit the button. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, reverse. Alright, so what I was saying was like, it's kind of hard because you gotta really trust, like, especially if it's just an idea, you gotta really trust somebody to tell it to. And why I say that is because if it's somebody you don't trust and you tell them a dope idea and you ain't got like you don't got nothing
Started.
like it's just an idea, they might steal your idea and run with it. And that's why we don't really, and I ain't saying I don't trust my friends, but we've told them things prior to, but at the same time when we told them, we was already working in it. Starting it. So
that's how we usually are, though. We usually we don't say it. We move in silence, pretty much. Ain't it? That's how you say it.
Anyway,
I'm trying to sound cool.
You can't sound cool because you can't say moving. Almost choked. You can't say moving silence because you don't know nothing about that. Shout out to Dante.
Oh yeah.
On Triple Threat Moving Silence. Get your merch. Look up Triple Threat.
TripleThreat.com, innit?
Hold on.
We'll link it in the description too.
Yeah. She calling me now, but Mama, you got hold on. Anyway, because I'm saying something important. Anyway,
watch you forget it.
Yeah, but what I was saying was like you gotta really have to, like, for us. I'm not saying that we don't trust our friends, but we wait until we already basically be rolling with it just about. So I mean, at the same time, they can't steal it, and I ain't saying they would do that. Like, we trust our friends, but I trust my friends and stuff. I only talk to a select few people anyway. Okay. So that's no more than 10 people, probably less than 5. No, less than 10. But yeah, so you got to really trust a person if you suggest an idea. But I mean, yeah, that was the main thing I was getting at. Like, it's kind of hard because unless you have if it's an idea, you got to trust somebody that you tell that to. But if you already rolling in it, you kind of good. You can tell your friend because I mean, at that point they can't steal it. But that's an issue. Like back what you were saying, like, yeah, that's a lot of the times a friend might low key be hating or mad that they didn't think of it, so they don't want to support you, whatever. But that'd be some weird stuff too, because I always be peeping at, especially on Facebook, like a good bit of people like I know of, but we ain't really friends. We cool, whatever, I guess I could say. Like, they be having different businesses and stuff, and like their friends don't support them, but they support the next person, which is so weird and stupid.
Yeah, but my thing is too, like, we, in a way, we kind of struggle with that same thing with some of our stuff, like support wise. I
mean, yeah, but see, that's another thing too. Like,
it's like you have to be popular.
Yeah, especially for South Carolina, and I can say that, or we can speak on that because I'm from South Carolina.
I'm not from here. I just live here.
Whatever. Anyway, for South Carolina, like,
for now,
if you're not, y'all can't see this, but I'm putting the air quotations in the air. If you're not quote unquote popular or in that popular category, like, you're not gonna get support. Well known, you're not gonna get support. Like, if you're just a average person, you like to live your life low key, don't want to be in the mix. I ain't want to be all on social media and stuff like that. You just chilling under the wraps. Patrick Star with it. You don't get no support. You don't get no support, but
you don't.
For those out there, I got some advice. Advice channel now. For those out there that's going through that and have a business, I'm gonna tell you what you got to do. You gotta
find a partner that supports you.
That too. Or if you can't find a partner, you ain't gotta have a partner. Do that joint solo. But here's the advice. And we ain't even established, so I'm saying this like I know this worked for a fact, but at the same time I know it worked for a fact.
We've really done a lot of stuff though.
But anyway, what I was saying was, this is the advice to you, all right? what you do is you take your idea, your business, if you already rolling with it, if you have that idea, build on it. But if you are, this is mainly for if you're rolling already. You know, your boat, you know, you got your pedals and you rolling. You take your business and you shove it in people's face, and you shove it in their face, and you shove it in their face until they're like, you know what, they might, you know, they might be like, they ain't gonna tell you to your face, but they're gonna be like, man, I'm tired of seeing this, you know, woo, woo, woo.
But they're talking about it.
Yeah, just keep shoving it in their face, and it's gonna come to a point where they're gonna be like, man, I done seen this about 100 times this week. Let me go check it out. Then boom, there it is. That's all you need right there. That's that real advice. That's sick Grimes advice. Sick Grimes advice right there. But this podcast ain't meant to be. This episode, I put it that way, ain't meant to be long. It's just a random thought I had throughout this week. Some things that been going on. Just been thinking about. We ain't made a post in a long time because somebody.
Excuse you.
But we ain't gonna talk about that.
That's you. I got school.
I hear excuses.
I got school. I got work.
I hear excuses. I'm about to start back school too on the 25th. So let's see the excuse now. Let's see the excuse now.
Guess who's turning 21 on the 24th?
Oh, I thought your birthday was on the 25th.
I don't like you.
I'm just playing. About time, baby edition.
Hush.
Are we gonna do a podcast for your birthday?
Do you want to? What are we
I'm
going to talk
asking you.
about?
It's your birthday.
What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. I got a whole list of topics in my phone.
We can.
Cause I'm always working. See what I'm saying? Even on 6 days. But what's the time stamp for this right now?
I don't know
minutes?
because
Oh yeah. We got cut off, so we had to
gotta
start
call
new
your
audio.
mom.
I had to call my mama back. So we done gave the advice, you know.
Wait, I didn't give my advice.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Ching chong ching. All right, I'm sorry.
That is rude.
I'm just playing. I love all my Asian people out there. Hey, I love all. Listen, Japan. One day, I swear. I'm on my way. I'm never going home. Anime every day. They get all the games early. Lo mein, honey, dog. I swear I ain't never leaving.
Can we get Chinese food?
No,
please,
because that's a bar of our calories. Because we're on a diet. We sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. You bullshitting. I mean, you BSing. No, what's your advice though?
Oh, my advice is basically don't give up on it. Like even though you see a lot of businesses out there that has pretty much the same or a similar idea as yours is unique because you made it. Mm-hmm. You know, make it your own. Have a twist on it. But don't ever give up, even though people are saying, oh, isn't that already out, like this, and that? Like, just state, hey, yeah, but mine is this.
Yep.
Yeah, make
There's
it your own.
something about yours that's different. So.
Yeah. I have a hard time with that now with my photography business. Like, we're in Charleston. There's so many photographers here. And it's really difficult, especially if, like, since I don't know a lot of people and I don't really talk to people like that. Like, literally, I can go a whole entire week without talking to anybody. Obviously, just him. But, it's difficult to find, I guess, customers or clients in a way.
Yeah.
When you're like that, because I do put my work out there. But at the same time, there's so many other photographers that my work kind of gets, buried under theirs. Mm-hmm. But, like I said, don't give up. Just keep pushing and pushing, because I think October was a really good month for us photography wise, for me at least.
I'm about to say for you. I don't do
yeah, he helps me out a lot though.
I just carry the bag.
Yeah. But that's one. And then another thing is, I guess you don't have to have a partner, but if you do have a partner where they support you, but then at the same time they correct you. They don't make you, They're
not a yes man.
Yeah.
Or yes woman.
Yeah. Make sure that they're actually listening to your idea, but then giving you pointers that you can actually use. They're not just saying, okay, that sounds great. They're not your cheerleader.
If they do that, cut them off. I ain't playing. I'm just playing. Don't cut them off, but exclude. What's the word?
Don't exclude them.
Exclude them. That's the word. I'm right. I'm a little sick. I've been out of school for a minute. But exclude them from your business ideas, because if they're just gonna be a yes man, they're not gonna give you the constructive. See, this is the RTC.
Constructive
right
criticism.
I got it. I know. I was saying I had to. This is the RTC. Constructive criticism that you're gonna need to improve, because there's always room for growth. So never feel like. And if you're a person that's a little narcissistic, that think
define narcissistic for me.
That's why Google's made. But for my people out there who don't know, define it too. So basically, a narcissist is just like I'm trying to put it in a simple form.
Oh, okay.
A person that don't see anything wrong with anything they do,
with their viewpoint and
stuff like that, as well as if they're a situation where they're dead wrong in, they'll blame it on something else. Like, well, if that rock wasn't in the road, and like, so that's what basically. But if you're a person that's a little narcissistic, like, just push that to the side for the business. Think about your future, the money, whatever, and take that constructive criticism and take it into consideration. And y'all probably wonder why we got so many business. For me personally, I hate working for people. I don't want to work for nobody.
I like serving.
I mean, I don't got no issue with working for nobody. That's not the issue. But I feel like
it's the schedule.
Not even that. It's like the goals I have.
We have.
This is for me personally.
Oh.
The goals that I have and the things that I want to do. Like I said, my goal is to. This is one of my goals. Can't give everything away, but I really want to build a public facility in my hometown that has like a gym and stuff like that. Cause
like a Y.
Yeah, basically like a YMCA, but it be free. I want to do that. I really want to. Hopefully, I can do that.
You will.
Yeah, I really want to do
gotta
that.
Keep working.
So, and I ain't saying a 9-to-5 won't get me that, but I don't know. I like being my own boss, making my own schedule.
It's a different feeling of having to clock in and clock out.
Yeah.
But then, like, my
bad, but real quick, not only that, that's not my biggest issue is I feel like a lot of these jobs don't care for their employees like that, and I want to have employees and really treat them like family, like actually care about their day, actually, if they're going through something, be there for them. If they need extra on their check, do stuff like that for them. Really treat them like family, like how I feel like a job should be. Not just you, just the employee. I'm your boss. You do as I say. Like I hate that's the biggest thing that I hate. I hate that with a passion. So I want to change that narrative with my own business. So yeah. Continue doing what you were saying. My bad.
Oh, I forgot.
I forgot too.
But it's just that, and like, I don't know. It's just a different feeling. Oh yeah, I was gonna give a shout out to Alex and her husband. If you are in the Charleston area, go to Ladson Road and you'll find Nourish Charleston in it.
You supposed to know this.
I know. Listen, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, Nourish Charleston. But visit them. They're in Ladson. Yes, Nourish Charleston. They just opened up their business, I feel like, a week ago. And it's a healthy shake place and teas. It's really good. But yeah, like them, they're entrepreneurs. They literally worked from ground up.
Yeah.
And they had support with their family. So slowly they're making it, South Carolina out there.
Yeah.
Just the more you share too, the better. And even though you're starting your own business, don't hate.
Yeah, don't support. Like,
don't support.
What?
You said don't.
I said support.
Oh.
So you are. This is. This is your issue. I always say you don't think. You just be talking. You don't hear nothing. It's okay. You got a big head. A little golf ball head. You got a little key. Never mind. I just play. It's okay. But what I about to say? How you gonna know? No, I said support. You said don't be a hater, and I said support. Even if you got your own business and stuff, like support the next person. Even if your business not where you want it to be, support the next person. It doesn't cost you a thing to support somebody.
Doesn't cost you a dime to share their stuff. Doesn't cost you a dime to spread the word, just by talking about it.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult either.
It's not.
And this isn't a pity party for us. It's just that it's something to consider, because there's a lot. I'm pretty sure most of your friends, whoever you are listening to this, most of your friends are trying to start a business out there, or they have an idea, but they don't have somebody that's pushing them towards making that idea come to life.
Because it's easy to get discouraged and give up.
It's very easy to get discouraged because there's so many things already out there that it's difficult to just come up with something all brand new.
Well, that's not necessarily that. It's easy to get discouraged because like people don't
Don't
lack of
support
support.
you.
Yeah, the lack of support.
The lack of support and just honestly a lot.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's probably all in the mic.
A lot plays a role into the whole being discouraged, but like you feeling the need to beat somebody down to make your way up is really not the way. It's karma will get you.
Yeah.
I feel like. But yeah.
Yep. You got anything else you got on your mind?
No.
I think that's everything really. That I could think of, at least for me.
Ditto.
So if you're a person, or we would like to hear, I don't know what I'm about to say. We would love to hear you guys and girls, y'all, South Carolina way, y'all opinion.
Texas way.
Anyway, y'all, country bumpkin, y'all's
opinion on the topic. Yeah. And also if you have like, we're not gonna steal your business ideas, but if you want to pitch like if you want to pitch in like your business idea to us, maybe like we can give you some pointers. No, we're not professionals, but we'll be very, 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 very willing to help you out some way, somehow.
Even just get as a shout out on this podcast that's slowly growing. We ain't got a lot of people, but we'll get there one day. And eventually. Think about it. Somebody might play this episode back that we shot y'all on or something like that, and boom, there go all the support you need right there. Something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So just like give us your opinion on this topic or what y'all think. Do y'all think that this topic is even a thing? Like the want for being a man. No, it doesn't even matter wherever you live. Like you can speak on the state you live in or whatever. I said country earlier, but I don't know about other countries how they do over there. So we would love to know though, because I've never been out the country. You have, my little Asian.
Why always I point that out?
Cause
I don't sound it.
No, you country.
Oops.
Speak your language. Go. Shout out to Philippines.
Hush.
How you say it? Dalawa.
Listen, he thinks he made that word up. But I don't know how many times I've told him that is a legitimate word. What does dalawa mean?
It means two, cause I speak it.
No.
I speak Tagalog.
Okay, give me another one. I taught you. Couples.
Oppo.
Oppo. Oppo is like a nice, like a yes sir, yes ma'am.
Who? Oppo?
Oppo.
But
you don't have to bow.
This concludes this podcast. I'm sick. Somebody sent me some medicine. My throat hurt.
Don't send him medicine. He's fine. He's a big old baby when he's sick.
If I die,
that's not funny.
Bury me inside the Gucci store. Y'all know that song? Nope. If you know that song, drop it in the comments. You might get something. If y'all are some dog lovers out there, we got
we might as well shout it out.
We got a pet bakery that we've slowly created within the last 2 days. We already got our first treat. It's called peanut butter pumpkin. Delicious treats for your dog. You could go to Chewy's Kitchen Treats on Facebook and Instagram. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard to miss. Is that how you say it? Is that correct saying?
Not hard. He can't talk right now. It's not hard. Say hard.
Anyway, this concludes this podcast.
We'll link all the businesses we've talked about and like organizations we've talked about in the description.
Yep. We are your hosts. My name is Tristan.
My name is Kimmy.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of Join the Conversation Podcast. Oppo.
I can't stand